This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
All right, good evening everyone, and welcome to the Easthampton Board of Public Works meeting for August 20th, 2025. I'll make a motion to open this evening's meeting.
I second the motion.
Thomas Pillsbury?
Yes.
Leah Strode?
Yes.
Both in favor, motion carries.
All right, item number 1 on the agenda is public speak. We do not have anyone wishing to address the board this evening. Item number 2, approval of the July 16th, 2025 meeting minutes. Any issues as prepared and corrected?
Yeah, no, as amended, sounds good to me.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second the motion.
Thomas Pillsbury? Leah Strode?
Yes. The implied yes.
Also yes.
Both in favor, motion carries.
I think implied yeses. Yeah.
Gotta say it.
In the Robert's rules of.
I don't think so. Looked to me like you shook his head.
Didn't say no.
Is that a maybe?
For the meat of this evening's meeting, item number 3, director's report.
Okay, so I thought I'd give you all an update on the wastewater treatment plant aerator project. We've got 2 of the new aerators have been installed on the west side aeration basin. We did the initial test on these 2 last week. There was some significant lateral movement observed on both the aerator impellers, with the level in the tank having impellers nearly completely submerged. So what we're learning is that these aerators need to be, they're more sensitive to level in the aeration basin than our former aerators. Just to rule out anything wrong with the aerator motor or gearbox itself, we had some vibration testing performed today that on its face looked satisfactory. So we're working with Kleinfelder and the contractor on optimizing the basin level for proper performance and new equipment before we put the east side aerators in, because we're operating off the east side basin right now. So just the newer technology with the smaller impellers, it's different with an old aeration basin. So
Yeah, just different dynamics.
yeah, working through it. We will have some paving happening next month on the area of Mayor, Grove, Bay, and Warren Streets. We have Palmer paving scheduled to be here. We're supposed to be here next week, but now it's looking like mid-September. So part of the driver behind that is Mayor Street. We had to do some significant water main work for the line that feeds into the cemetery at the end of the street. And in trying to restore the road, there's just nowhere to start. It's so bad. So the water department, sewer department guys went over and replaced several other laterals in the neighborhood to get some work done ahead of a quick mill and pave going through that neighborhood for. Should have that done by the end of next month.
Okay.
So, the safety complex, the generator, we had annually we have to do an elevator test, and we test the generator over there weekly. Also, it starts. We don't transfer to it weekly, but it does exercise. But during the annual elevator test, we actually transfer the building load to the generator, and when we tried to do that last month with the state elevator inspector, had the generator was not putting out power. Come to find out, the generator end needs to be rebuilt. It's 25 years old, original to the safety complex. So we had to bring backup power on into the safety complex so that the generator end could be taken off, basically removed from the engine of the generator, sent out to be rebuilt and returned. So we're working with Milton Cat on that effort and temporary units over there. Part of this work will also be replacing the generator control unit, which is now obsolete, no longer supported by Caterpillar. So it's kind of good in a way that we were able to do it all at once, because we would have had to bring backup power in for a couple of weeks for the control unit to be replaced. So, but we're looking at about $100,000 total cost for that repair, the rental, and all the labor to get that back in service the way it should be. So working with the mayor's office to fund that is kind of an unforeseen expense. So probably be an appropriation through city council from one fund or another, but that needs to be completely worked out. But we're trying to get that done as quickly as possible to get the rental out of there and bring it back online. Emerald Place, the water main replacement project. The planning department was successful in reprogramming some CDBG funding to the Emerald Place water main replacement project. So this work's going to include replacement of the existing water main on Emerald Place from Lincoln to Clinton Street. It's a total of approximately 1,350 lineal feet of AC water main will be removed and replaced with 8-inch spent line ductile iron pipe. It gives us, was a total construction cost of about $760,000 for that work. Basically the water main on the top half of Emerald Place, ahead of all the other infrastructure improvements in New City. So that project will hopefully be out to bid within the next 2 weeks. With any luck, we'll be able to get it done by the end of the construction season.
Great.
So, yeah, it's a great thing to get that kind of funding reprogrammed and moved to where it directly supports the enterprise fund and a bigger project. That's kind of what I've got for everybody for today. There's a lot happening.
I guess the only question I have on an item that's come up is what's the progress on the four-way stop at Isola?
Oh, so that was approved by City Council last week. So we'll get at the ordinance committee last week. The next City Council meeting is September 3rd for the public hearing. And then once that's fully approved, MassDOT has told me that we can expect the materials by the end of this month. Haven't seen anything yet.
That was the quote that I had seen going around.
So as soon as we have the materials, then that'll, we're not gonna delay. We'll get it installed as soon as we can once the public hearing's been held. So the LED flashing stop signs on all 4 approaches, and then we'll have the message boards out there for a couple weeks beforehand. And it'd be a good change to get implemented out there.
I know it's been a long time discussed. So.
Yeah. Similar to our meeting schedule, the city council's a little less. They don't meet as many times in the summer, so
it takes a little longer.
It takes a little bit longer, yeah.
All right, well, great, all progress.
Yeah.
No questions from me.
Okay.
All right, if there's no further discussion on any topics we've hit tonight, I will make a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting.
Second motion.
Thomas Pillsbury,
Yes.
Leah Strode,
Yes.
all in favor, motion carries.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.